Yeah, out of all the cities in Skyrim, Markarth is probably my least favorite. I don't know why. I just don't really care for it. Well, out of the major cities, because there's some pretty boring ones, like... I was gonna say Dawnstar, but Dawnstar does have the...
Lightly armored means light on your feet.
The Mythical Dawn Museum. But like Morthal's pretty small and boring. Dragon Bridge, Rorikstead. But out of the main ones, I'd have to say that Markarth is my least favorite. But anyway, I'm going the completely wrong way. Let's go up here and talk to this guy. Hey.
Need a ride?
Yes. I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Markarth.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called themselves.
Yeah, I've met them. Honestly, Khajiits are one of my favorite races, and just like their culture seems so interesting, but I don't know much about it. And so I was kind of simultaneously disappointed and intrigued that there are so few Khajiits in Skyrim. It makes sense because they're desert dwellers, so I don't see many of them enjoying Skyrim. And I like the fact that they're like, you know, traveling merchants. It kind of suits them in Skyrim. But I'm really hoping that and I know I've said this already, but I'm really hoping that the next... Oh wait, I need to go into the city. That's right. I'm really hoping that the next game takes place in Elsewhere. That'd be nice. I'd like to know more about the Khajiits. Actually, in terms of the next Elder Scrolls game, what would be really cool if they did, now that we've got the Aldmeri Dominion, it'd be really cool to have a game that focuses on the Aldmeri Dominion in some way, and takes place... Oh, yeah, that's right, this happens.
Oh, this pendant would look...
I was gonna take him out, but I didn't have time.
I'd die for my
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. Come on. Path City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Yeah, whatever. That's a pretty interesting quest if you want to go do it. But yeah, it'd be really cool if the next game focused on the Aldmeri Dominion and took place in all the provinces that were controlled by the Aldmeri Dominion. Which I think, I could be wrong, but I think that is Somerset Isles, Valenwood, and Elsewhere. Alright, let's go talk to Calcelmo. If the loading screen ever loads. There we go. And this way. Hey there.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am?
Whoa!
Most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
Well, I hear you're the authority on Ancient Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Former Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
See, to be honest, I don't really care for Altmer. They tend to be very egotistical and, oh, we're better than everyone else and you should all respect us for no reason kind of thing. I'm not a big fan of them, their attitudes, but, oh well. We have to deal with them anyways. Perhaps I could view your work?
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
But I'm a great admirer of your work. Not really.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret.
What will it cost to change your mind?
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
Okay, dude. Just grant me access or you'll regret it.
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth city guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block.
Oh, the executioner's block. Ooh, like I haven't been there before. Well, forget it. Maybe I'll come back later.
Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
Alright, so now we have to... I'm gonna save, just in case I mess up. But now we have to steal from him, since he won't let us in. So now we have the museum key. And now we have to gain access to the Dwemer Museum. I don't know if it is actually possible to persuade him. I kind of wish it was because, whoa, was that? I was underwater. Did you guys see that? Glitch-tastic. But anyways, yeah, if you could just persuade him, that'd be really nice because I don't really like sneaking through this museum. Alright guys, so if you're a regular viewer of this channel, this should be no surprise to you. My recording software crashed. Yay! I need to figure out a way to fix that because that's getting incredibly annoying. But anyways, all I did was sneak into the museum. That's about all you missed. I think. I don't know how long ago it crashed. But, yeah. We spoke with Calcelmo. He was like, no, you're not getting into the museum. And we're like, haha, yeah, whatever. I'm going to steal your key and break into the museum anyway. And that's what we did. So anyways, let's keep going. Yay, and hope it doesn't crash again. I do love Dwemer architecture. It's just very cool. I know I've said this before. But it's incredible, like, how different it is from Morrowind. Because I'm assuming it's the same people. But it's just incredibly different. Is that the same glitch from earlier? Look at that. I'm completely glitching out. Look at the bottom of the half of the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that on YouTube. But it's like there's this texture that's stuck on the bottom half of my screen. And what looks like water. That's not good. Oh, it went away. Okay. Anyways. So, this is perhaps my least favorite quest in the entirety of the Thieves Guild. I'm gonna go ahead and save. The reason I hate it is the guards. You have to sneak past them, and it sucks. Wait a minute. Do I have an invisibility potion? I think I might. Apparently not. But yeah, it's funny how much Dwemer architecture has changed from Morrowind to Skyrim. Okay. So far, so good. Now I just gotta make it over here without getting detected. I'm actually legitimately surprised that I made it that easily. The first time I played through this quest, it took me probably a good 10 to 15 tries to get to this door without being detected. Well, that was easy. Incredibly long loading screen. And here we go. I can't remember if there's any guards from now on out. I think there are. But it's been months since I played the Thieves Guild, so... In fact, really, the only time I play Skyrim anymore is when I'm doing a Let's Play. Because I just get bored of it easily. I think my main complaint about Skyrim is the fact that you're automatically awesome. You know, it's like, oh, you're Dovahkiin, and instantly everybody's like, oh, you're Dragonborn, you're awesome, yay! And you don't really have to earn any respect. Whereas in Oblivion, you had to, like, work your way up through the ranks. And especially in Morrowind, yeah, you're the Nerevarines, or you're, like, the super awesome person, but you have to work incredibly hard to get anybody's respect, especially since the Dunmer are such, like, xenophobic people, and they pretty much hate everybody who's not a Dunmer, and you have to earn respect, and even when you do earn everybody's respect, and you know, everybody starts saying you're the Nerevarine, they all hate you. So I just like the feeling of having to work to gain status. And in Skyrim, I feel like you just rocket into status incredibly quickly without really having to do much to earn it. Oh, look, there's somebody right there. Did I go the wrong way, like entirely? Oh, okay. I'm wondering if this valve does anything. Apparently it does. And they just walk through it like, whatevs. Poisoned arrows. No biggie. That's great. Oh, come on. Alright. So that's obviously where I'll exit from. Is right there.
Huh?
Nothing? That was not smart. I just torched myself. Do you have anything on you? Ooh, that'll help. But beyond that, I'm not really interested in what you have. Yeah, dude. Nothing. Nothing happened to your friend. Sorry, I save a lot in situations like these. I really want to sneak this direction.
What was that?
Nothing. But I don't because all the light. Dude! I thought you were way tougher than that. That was almost like Fus Roda and Yol at the same time. I'll take your gold. One thing I do like about Skyrim is that they made it to where you can't drop keys, which is nice. Not that I ever drop keys anyway, but it just kind of makes sense, you know? I wonder if I could take you out as easily. No.
You're mine.
Close range archer's duel. Yeah, because like in previous games you could drop keys, which makes no sense because, you know, if you drop that key, you don't remember where you dropped it, and later in the game turns out you need it, you're kind of screwed. So I think it's smart that they did it that way. I really have no clue where to go, because it's been forever since I've played this, but I'm just assuming that this is the right way. I've been meaning to read this book for like ever, but I haven't. Dwemer History and Culture. Because I am very interested in the Dwemer and what happened to them. I have theories, but I'm not entirely sure. Because if you know anything about dragon breaks, it's kind of I will need a roll of paper actually, and I'll need a charcoal. So if I can find a charcoal, that'll be awesome. Empty, right. But yeah, if you've ever heard of dragon breaks, they're kind of like displacements in time. In fact, the Nords that sent Alduin forward in time, that was technically a small dragon break. If you have played Daggerfall, which I would recommend because even though it's a game from the mid-90s, it's still pretty fun. Horrible graphics, but the world is huge and like bigger than Skyrim or Oblivion or anything like that. And it's a fun game. But anyways, or if you know anything about Daggerfall, or if you've read the book Warp in the West, which is about Daggerfall, the game, spoiler alert, which, you know, the game's almost 20 years old, so you don't really need a spoiler alert. But anyway, spoiler alert. It ends with a dragon break pretty much combining all possible outcomes of the game into one. So basically there's this war going on that, when the dragon break occurs, it ends the war peacefully without anybody knowing how. And that's a dragon break. And what I think happened is the dwarves disappearing, or the Dwemer disappearing, was simply a dragon break that sent them forward in time. And in a future Elder Scrolls game, they're going to return, kind of like the dragons returning. And that will be the, that'll be how we learn what happened to the dwarves. Sorry, I'm rambling a lot in this, this session. I'm just getting excited about lore and whatnot.